Hello, beautiful souls. Namaste. As I look at myself, as I was preparing to press play and record, I'm just like, wow, I am glowing. I am glowing. And I want all of this light that is coming through me to reach you so that you can glow too. So as you listen to me, as I share with you today, feel the energy, accept it, draw it in, and start to glow with this divine light. And I'm here today to share some of my teachings, learnings, experiences through the little mini silent retreat that I went on that was so incredibly powerful. Because when you go into silence, when you're not using your energy to talk outside and you go all within, that's where the magic happens. You connect to your soul, and so many messages came through, and layers of parts of the mind got dissolved and healed, so I'm even clearer and lighter and channeling more and more energy. So yes, let me just share a few things with you. There's so much to share, and I'm sharing a lot through my posts on Instagram. First of all, I really want to thank Brit, Flow with Brit. You'll see in the show notes, I'll tag Brit, and thank you, Tatum Arable Retreats. Thank you, both of you, for holding space for me to be able to connect in such a profound way. So some of the things that I learned and I want to share with you is that when you focus on the breath, when you go inside and you just start to observe the breath, something really magical happens. You might notice that the breath gets a little bit shallower and even stops. So if you meditate where you just watch the breath without trying to control it, it might get shallower and shallower and stop. And then you can wonder, how am I still filling with all this energy? And something magical happens. You start to channel more and more light through, and you start to vibrate more and more light. So this is one of the things that I experienced on the retreat. Another thing was because I was not spending time speaking to anyone, or, I was really going inside, and I wasn't even looking at the outside. When I was walking in nature, I looked a bit at the trees and felt their energy, but I was really concentrating on the sensations inside of the body. And when you focus on the sensations inside of yourself, something magical happens. You start to become more and more aware, and to this point that right now as I speak to you, my entire being is vibrating. So the message here is, you are not form, material, stuck. You are energy. And the more and more you focus on inside, focusing on just looking for sensation, any sensation. Sensation can come in the form of heat, cool, tingling, light, vibration. Just looking for it throughout your body, starting at the top of your head, moving down until you get to your feet, and just checking every area. Where is there sensation? Sensation can be pain. Sensation can be pleasure. And the more and more you start to feel sensation, you will get to a point where you will be vibrating. And when you are vibrating and you eat food, some incredible things happen. And here I just want to say thank you to Sasha, who is the chef, because she made food from her heart, love. And when I'm going to run retreats, I'm going to ask Sasha, because any of you that want to come into my retreats in the future, you'll want to eat this food because it is high vibe, it is made with love, and it is amazing. Like, one of the things I want to share with you is that I ate some, it was breakfast, and I ate some of this peanut deliciousness. I don't even know what it was. It was a bit of a peanut sauce on top of we had chia seeds, pudding made with dragon fruit, and some homemade granola, and so I ate a little taste, and all the sensations buzzed and activated this beautiful nectar from my pineal gland. And then all of a sudden, my heart opened and I had tears. I was sitting having breakfast with tears of absolute bliss and love. Love beyond what I can explain. And, you know, I'm here sharing some of these insights with you because, to be really honest, you can really only each get to this point through experience, through practicing, through meditation, through going silent. But I can share some of these with you so that maybe you can start to have some of these practices in your life. And I'm going to share a meditation with you that you can practice every day to help you so that you can have some of these experiences. And that'll be in a different video. So other things, when you focus on vibration and sensation, you're going to start to feel pain and you're going to start to feel pleasure. Now the key here is not to attach or judge it. If you're feeling pain, and I felt pain. So one of the mornings I woke up and I had immense pain in my solar plexus area. And so I got messages that pain was coming from conditioning of the past because I'm always running, like, how can I help? How can I do? Like, I gotta do more, gotta help. You know, I'm here on earth to help. And so it had created a pattern of like a sensation in the solar plexus of quite an intense. I would call it maybe a feeling of not really anxiety, but maybe some people would call it anxiety, but see, because I don't judge it, so what would it be? Kind of pressure, pulsing, strong vibration, very strong, in the solar plexus area. So I observed it. And I observed the mind, and the mind telling me where it come from. And as I observed it, all those things of where it came from released and cleared. And a sense of harmony came, and that pain moved. It moved down into my belly. And then it just started moving out of my body. And the key here is, one, don't judge the pain. Don't judge it. Don't make more stories. Don't. The more your mind attaches to the pain and goes, oh, my pain, all of that, the stronger the pain becomes, the longer it lasts. But if you just observe it as sensation, as energy vibrating, it moves. The mind is what makes the pain or the sensation turn into calmer, more sensation, more pain. Catch it at the sensation. Be the observer of what you are feeling in your body and don't react to it. Don't give it quality and power. Don't say, oh, I judge it as pain, I dislike it, I don't want it. Or, oh, that's a good sensation, I like that, I want to feel more of that, I want to cling to that, how can I have more? No, just observe the sensation. Just watch. Watch it, and it'll move. We attach, we judge at the level of the sensation. If you can become equanimous, balanced, and just observe all of them, and not going, oh, that's a good one, that's a bad one, just seeing it as energy. That is where the power lies. That is where you become free, where you experience real happiness and real peace inside, real contentment. So these are just some of the lessons and learnings that I experienced. I mean, one of them was so beautiful, where I was sitting outside in the sun and watching my breath, and I had pain somewhere else in my body, just watching it. The lesson was that everything is vibrating and changing. It passes. It changes. The pain doesn't last. The pleasure doesn't last. Good things, bad things, they happen in life. But when we get to just watch them, watching them happen in life, watch them happen in our body, and not react to them, we stop creating karma. We stop creating the action, reaction, and we start being, just being. And the breath is love. It wants to help you. It wants to move through the body. Just watch as the breath moves the sensation and the pain and the pleasure. It moves it, and it moves it out, and then you come back to balance. And when you're no longer reacting to your outer world, you are empowered. Then you get to choose to act. When you act, Act from your heart. Act from love. Because everyone in your outer world is a reflection of you. Everyone in your outer world is a teacher. You can learn from them. They're here for you, by you, created by you, the ones that are really triggering you. Ask yourself, why have I created them in my life? What's the lesson for me to learn? And give them more love. Love dissolves everything. If you've got issues or problems in your life, how about just sending those people and the problems and situations love? Love, choose love. Choose to come from your heart. Love, love, love. Love everyone. Love everything. Because that creates your next experience. So choose to act from love, from your heart. Doesn't mean you get walked over. You need healthy boundaries. My newsletter that I've just sent out, I've given you a tool for protection so you can have healthy boundaries. If you don't get my newsletter, please send me a message so I can send it to you. My email is natalie@natalienamaste.com, and my website is natalienamaste.com, and you can contact me either way. Just let me know and I'll send it to you, because you see, becoming spiritually awakened and coming from your heart is key. But having healthy boundaries is equally important. Because if you're taking on the weight of the world and everyone's issues and dramas, and then how can you stay balanced? You'll go out of balance and then you can't come from love. So it's important that you have a healthy boundary. You don't let people walk over you, but you do it with love. Loving kindness. You can say no with love. So these are my some of them. The rest of them I'm going to share on my Instagram, which is NatalieNamaste_. So keep an eye out. I'm going to share lots of inspirations and guidance. And yeah, keep shining, beautiful soul. So much love to you. Namaste.